Good morning, you beautiful souls. Welcome to your morning messages with me, Michelle. If you are new to my channel, we talk all things spirituality. I do morning messages almost every morning. We pull cards, we open sacred space. I help guide you along your awakening journey, having you tune into your heart, connect to what it's calling you to do, and then I help you take action. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, please bring your white light over our space. Please bring us the messages that we need to hear today and that my viewers need. Hope you're all having a good day. I'm going to go put this on my incense burner. We have a full new moon today. In my last video, I called it a dark moon, but I don't believe it is. So it is a new moon, and with new moons, there is lots of new, fun, vibrant energy. So if you feel like you've been in this void, this lull, this break, you're kind of like, you're not really who you used to be anymore, and you're moving into this new version of yourself, but you're kind of not sure what that looks like yet. You're like in the middle, the cocoon phase. This new moon is about to show you your true colors. You are going to break out and you are going to be flying around like a butterfly, and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I can see why I was in that lull. I can see where, like how far I've come. And it's going to be a really beautiful time for a lot of people. I had a wonderful vision this morning of just somebody receiving everything they've ever wanted all at once. You know, whether it's the idea of just waking up. You know how you see those posts on Instagram where they talk about like waking up and, you know, pancakes you can smell the eggs and the pancakes and the bacon and your family's there and you're grounded financially and you're happy with your career and you have a little bit of freedom in your life and you're just very much so at peace. That's the sensation I got this morning. So somebody out there, all of us, we're being brought closer and closer and closer to what it is that our heart truly wants, because we have all of these limiting beliefs that we were programmed to have growing up. And the dreams that you had growing up might not be the dreams that you want now, because you're realizing that they were false beliefs. It's what we were programmed to think that we should have. And now our true nature is, you know, gratitude, being present in the moment and finding people that want to listen to us and want to pick our brains and ask us questions. So let's pull some cards on this topic. I'm feeling called to use my Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Let's see more about this vision that I had. Universe, bring us messages about that vision. Okay. Managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give and receive money, time, or your emotions. Yep. Start business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. So this is the Four of Earth. And if you can see, she's handing out money, but she's holding her wallet super tight. It's like, I'm scared to give. Like, I got to hold on to this. What if I lose this? I don't want to lose it. So I think in order to get to a place of feeling really happy in our lives around money, we have to heal our relationship with it. And what I guide my clients to do with that is, you know, look at your childhood and think, okay, what did I absorb when I was a little kid? Did I absorb and did I hear parents talking about, we can't afford this, or this costs too much? Or did I have parents that like never talked about money and it just was not a part of conversation? And so you didn't learn anything about it. You have to really, so I'm calling you right now to close your eyes and think about, what did you inherit from your parents or whoever you grew up with? What kind of relationship did they have with money? And then ask yourself, do I act out those same patterns? Do I constantly, subconsciously say, I can't afford that? If you are in that mindset, it is going to be a real struggle for you to manifest more opportunities to make money or to manifest money in general. So there's something called the self concept with manifesting. And until you change your self-concept, and self-concept is how we feel about ourselves. I am worthy. I am always receiving money. Money comes easily to me. I'm not worried about losing it. It's just always coming to me. I always get my meals paid for. You have this train of thought. And as you can see, I just said that very, very quickly, right? And that is how I have reprogrammed my mind to think. And I didn't always think that way. I grew up with a dad who was very, very frugal, and he wore the same shoes until they had all holes all around the toes. And then he would finally like surrender, and we would buy him shoes for Christmas, but he probably had like 3 new pairs of sneakers in his closet when he passed away. And they were probably from like 10 years ago. He just believed that you save, you save, you save. So he had this fear of losing. And my mom was super, she grew up working like 3 jobs. She like was such a hard worker. So then when she got married and she was a teacher, and my dad's job was pretty good. We weren't hurting at all, but we weren't like rich, but my mom could kind of spend without having to keep a budget. And we didn't go on like vacations. We always would just like drive places. We would never really fly anywhere. We didn't go out to dinner ever. So we had like a pretty frugal life because of my dad, but my mom also knew that like, okay, I can go spend a couple $100s at the grocery store because I have 4 kids and they're going to need it. So I grew up with parents that were kind of the same, but my mom was a little bit more free spending. She just kind of like overbought, she had 4 kids. She always wanted to make sure we were fed and we had the clothes we needed. I didn't really hear too much from her, like, no, we can't afford that. But with my dad, it was like, why do you need that? You shouldn't be spending your money on that. Only spend your money on things that you need, not just because it looks pretty. So that's just an example of how you can navigate your own personal childhood and see, okay, what did I inherit? So for me, I had to reprogram all of those thoughts into, no matter what my circumstances are, I want to stay in my self-concept of Michelle is always receiving money. It always comes to her in laughable ways. It's always coming in increasing amounts. It comes when she least expects it. And I just constantly say that. And then I'll leave my house and I'll find $2 on the ground. So you become what you think, and your thoughts become your beliefs. So we have to start switching our thoughts, because if you're having those subconscious thoughts that you're never going to make enough and that you're scared to give because what if you don't get it back, that's deep rooted in you from childhood. So in order for us to get to that Sunday morning, eating pancakes, feeling stress-free, we have to heal this first, because guess what? You could be a millionaire waking up on that Sunday morning, but still not be at peace because you fear something happening to your millions. And it's not really happiness, is it? The money can't really bring you happiness. Some people think it will. They're like, financial freedom's everything. But guess what? If you have a deep-rooted fear of losing money, guess how bad that fear is going to get? The more money you get. It's going to get loud. You're not going to be able to handle it. And it's going to be out of control. So I'm here to prep you before your millions come to unleash this old belief system that you're not worthy of it or that you can't hold it. And the idea of it is it's not ours. It can be taken from us at any minute. So when you walk through life, just be so grateful for what you have. If you find $2 on the ground, thank you so much. If I find a penny, I am thanking the universe. It is a constant, healthy relationship saying, I don't care how much I have. I'm just so grateful for what I have right now. And I'm so grateful that you just keep giving me more in whatever amounts it comes. But also keeping the mindset of course I want more, but I also want to do things that generate the money. So ask yourself this before I pull another card. What are you doing in your life right now to generate more money? Are you getting a thought to be creative and to do something? And are you taking action to do it? Because the universe might be bringing you opportunities and it's saying like, this could be like a $10,000 opportunity, but you're just sitting on the couch not doing it. So that's where we have to take inspired action. Because once our self-concept changes, we're all of a sudden magnetic now. Now we're going to start attracting opportunities and more money. But if we stay stuck sitting there not taking the opportunities, then we lose, we're attracting it, but then we're not doing anything with it. And then we kind of stop that cycle, and then we stop attracting, and then we stop getting opportunities. All right, let's get one more message on that. So this turned out to be an abundance message this morning, all about money. How can we heal our relationship with money and attract more? Thank you. That's a lot of cards. I'm going to take just the top one. Ooh, 10 of Swords, the end of a situation that brings release or relief, sadness, or both, the opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction. Heck yes, you are leaving behind that old mindset. You are packing your bags. Maybe you're getting divorced. Maybe you're leaving that job that is draining your energy. You are letting go of something big in your life, and it is time, and the universe will 100% show up with money when you do this, because you are saying, I trust, I know that my happiness comes first. And if I'm not happy in this house, look at all those swords. All those swords are all the fights, all the drama, all the toxicity. It's all in that basket, and he's done. Or she. Can't really tell who it is, but they're done. And outside the door are flowers and abundance. Anytime there's like flowers or trees in the tarot, it represents growth and abundance. So somebody's leaving something that has been draining their wallet. And once you leave it, that's when the money starts to pour in. I'm just going to look and see what these cards are. Yeah, there's so many. We have the Justice card, the Page of Fire, Page of Water, ooh, and the King of Fire. So we have motivational, inspiring. I guess I'm going to take these cards now. So this is a really passionate king. He's ready for love. He's grounded. He's mature. He takes a leadership role, steps into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision. And then we have Page of Water, open-hearted, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter. And I love this card because the dolphin is my spirit animal card for February, and today is February 1st. And if you didn't know this, I do a 12-month spread of all of my spirit animals. So if you want, you can email me, look in the description box below. I have a link where you can order on my milkshake website, where you can order your own spread. So you'll get an animal for every single month of 2022, and you'll get full access to me to ask me to decipher it and to help you understand what that spirit animal, the meaning is for that month. It's crazy how it always connects. And then we have Page of Fire, enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. It's like with his dragon, he's doing something that nobody else is doing. He has something that nobody else has. He has a pet dragon. Do you? So he is ready to embark on this new journey because he's got something underneath his sleeve that he knows is really powerful and strong, and it will leave a mark in the world. And he's ready to light that fire and to go. And then we have the Justice card, be impartial and objective, stand up for what you believe, try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So this is all about balancing the scales. If you can see the scale in the photo, it's the scales are being balanced. If you've been, lacking love in your life, if you've been without money, it is time to balance you out. You're about to get that Sunday morning with pancakes, with your family around, with money in the bank. You're waking up and you're adding value to the world with whatever work that you're doing. That's this card. Justice could also mean like legal stuff going on, like a divorce or paperwork or commitments, but they're bringing you balance in your life. All right, let's end this morning message with one more card. Let's do, let's do an animal card. Speaking of animals, maybe we'll get the dolphin. Nope, we got the deer. How can you mother yourself? How can you be more gentle? How can you forgive your parents for their relationship with money and what they've passed down to you? How can you be grateful for maybe what they've given you? I just had this awesome story about there's a girl I did a reading with, and in the reading, she kept getting like abundance cards. And I told her, I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm hearing 2 weeks. You're going to be getting money in 2 weeks. I'm pretty sure I said that. And she texted me like a week later. She goes, Michelle, this is so wild. She's like, literally, my dad just texted me and said that he wants to give me a gift. He just sold his company and he wants to use some of that money to pay off my mortgage. And it was more than her mortgage. So she did a reading with me. A week later in the reading, the universe brought me a message that said she was going to be getting abundance in 2 weeks. She called me a week later and was texting me and telling me that she basically was gifted like a couple $100,000. So be grateful. The deer represents like motherhood, nurturing, people that are nurturing you. Her father nurtured her in that moment and was just giving her the most wonderful gift. That gift will change her life. She can now live her life differently, and she can live a little bit more stress-free about that money. But she also will have to do the work to heal her relationship, to worry that like she can attract more. And knowing that that's what I was trying to tell her, she attracted that into her life. You know, that just doesn't happen to people randomly. They attracted it because they're doing something that you're not doing. And the deer is like deer in headlights. It's like, holy shit, what is coming your way? There's something coming. Heal your relationship with money fast so that more can come in. And that is I created my own deck. It's called the Ever Unfolding Heart. And I'm so excited. It's going to be up for sale soon. It's going to be on makingplayingcards.com. And there's like 15 spirit animal cards. I picked my favorite spirit animals. And then there's messages about abundance. And one of them is like, heal your relationship with money, because the universe wants to bring you a treasure and it wants to come now. So we have to heal it fast. So the deer, I feel like, is saying that. And also it's green, which represents money, and it also represents the heart chakra. So it's, how do we feel in our hearts about money? You know, that woman that received her mortgage being paid off, she might have felt unworthy of it. She might have said, no, Dad, don't do that. You know, like, no, but she was in a good space because she was healed and she was ready to receive it. So I'm sharing this message. And when I share things like this, that means it's going to happen to one of you next. So get ready, open your arms, be open to receiving, and say, I am worthy of this abundance. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. I barely have to work for it. And I am so grateful for every single little penny, dime, or dollar that I find on the ground. All right, please like, comment, and subscribe and share if you feel called. And I will see you guys in my morning messages tomorrow. Peace out.